Hello everyone, it's Kaylynn Strain coming at you with another review. This time I am actually going to review the Apak Ready Meal Hearty Beef Stew that I got from my friend and fellow reviewer, CountryGirl MRE. So please check out her channel. Her link is in my description below. As you can see, I've already unpacked this, but I'm also going to have with it this fruit soup. Now, this is really cool. I have already mixed it up and chilled it. It is like a thick jello, a thin jello, so it's a drinkable jello. Now, in this Apak Ready Meal, we get this nice big spoon. It's a decent spoon. Yes, I'm going to use it. I'm not going to use my foreignmre.com support today. Moist towelette, and I can tell by the feel of that actually is moist. There is actually a pepper pack here. We have a strawberry flavored toasted pastry. Now this one, from what I understand, is from 2006, so it is 14 years old, and yes, I am going to try it. Because everything seems okay. There's the strawberry toaster pastry. We have peanut butter, and I feel no separation with that at all, so that's good. We've got our crackers. We have an oatmeal cookie. Oh, this one's got the trans fat, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat the cookie in that it is not as airtight as I would like it to be. It's not vacuum sealed. There are the Osmotic Raisins, which they have actually, when they make the Osmotic Raisins, they add more sugar to them. Yeah, with this, there's 22 grams of sugar, 33 carbs, which is 11% of your daily intake. There's only 2 grams of fiber, but with 22 grams of sugar, plus with the fruit soup, I'm not eating these, so I'm going to put those aside. And here is the main, and this is the hearty beef stew made by Apak. And it was made the 236th day of 2006. So we pull this out. There's the hearty beef stew. And we've got a flameless ration heater, which I am going to try out. And they include, the Apaks include the little sachet of pre-salted water. So we open this up. Come on. Okay. Come on, I've got it open. It just doesn't want to separate. Okay, there we go. Got that open. There we go. Yeah, it's dropping filings in there, but that's okay. Let's take the salt water, snip it open. And put that in there. I'm actually going to do this differently than I normally do. I'm going to saturate the pad. See if it's actually going to work, because that would be nice to know if it's going to fire up or not. Come on. Sometimes it takes a minute or two before it actually starts doing something. I can hear some noises. Yeah, I'm starting to feel warm now. Yay, it's working. Okay, let's tuck this like so, because we're not putting it inside. It's releasing way too many of those filings into the pouch itself. It'll heat up just as well with it outside the pouch. Works better that way anyway. So let's stuff it into the box. technically I should lay it flat, but I do have my rock or something, so I'm going to use it. There we go. Thank you, Renee, for the rock or something. Now I can move that. So I'm going to open up the oatmeal cookie. Oh yeah, oh, I gotta use scissors for this, sorry. This also came with a no sugar added lemonade, which I'm going to try. I cannot promise I will drink it all because I find that stuff tastes like sledge furniture polish. So there's the cookie. It smells okay. Be interesting to see if it's edible. Now my crackers. Let's see if we can get a hiss. Callan? Well, there was kind of one. It went kind of a rather than a proper hiss. But hey. Okay, there are crackers that look kind of slick. They smell good. Okay, toaster paster strawberry. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going to just cut this. Why? Because I don't want to deal with tear notches right now. Okay. Strawberry toaster pastry, and that smells kind of funky. So I don't think I'm going to be able to eat that one. It smells kind of weird and funky, and it looks strange. So we're not going to do that now. You heating? You working? Let's see. Yeah, you're heating. Slowly but surely you're heating. Okay. So let's take this peanut butter. I'm actually going to take these crackers. Ooh. I don't know about those. Let me try a bit on its own. Crackers are fine. They have kind of an interesting flavor to them, though. Not bad at all, but there's a preservative type of flavor to it, which is interesting. Okay, now let's put a little bit of peanut butter on that first. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that peanut butter. Good peanut butter. Sorry, chewing. So I'm going to make up this lemon pledge drink. And you probably can't see it, but the powder is just sitting on top. It's slowly falling down into it, but it's like, okay. That's weird. Oh, that's weird. Okay. This is going to need a while to dissolve, I think. And it wasn't moisture compromised either. I think what it is just that my water is too cold because I took it right out of the fridge. Icy cold water, because that's what I like. It's really cold water. Yeah, it's going to dissolve. It's just going to take a bit for it to all sink down and Okay, now, as for this fruit soup, you can see it's a little bit viscous. It's not as fluid as that. If I put the spoon in there, you can see it coats the spoon. So, that is very good. It's got little bits of dehydrated strawberry in there, which have now beautifully rehydrated. Like I say, it's a thin jello. It's quite drinkable. You can see the little, I don't know if you can see the little chunks in there. Those are the strawberries that have rehydrated nicely. Reading the instructions on the package, there's actually multiple ways you can prepare it. You can do it with water. You can also do it with milk or buttermilk. You can make a yogurt dessert with it, or you can do a milkshake with it. So it's quite interesting, all the different variations of things you can do with it. But yeah, now let's see if I can get this mixed in a little better. Of course, as it is. Okay. Well, I can smell the heater. It has not blasted off, but it is hot to the touch on the one side here, so where the heater is, so that's good. Where the element is. Okay, I will try my cookie, just a very small piece of cookie though, because I really don't want to get sick. I'm going out to visit a friend tonight, so I can't be sick. Okay, little piece of oatmeal cookie. Hold it on my tongue for a bit. That's perfectly good. Nothing wrong with that. That cookie is beautiful, delicious. So let's see about this toaster pastry. I don't really like these anyway, so. Oh, it doesn't smell good. Okay, no, that's not good. I won't be eating that. So far, that's the only thing that is inedible in this 14-year-old ration. So, you know, I mean, the cookies and the cookie and the crackers, they're both edible, which is great. I've got enough peanut butter for both. So we're just waiting for my beef stew to heat up now, which will take a few more minutes, but yeah, I'm going to leave that sit. Let's eat some of this. Yeah, it's definitely heating up now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause right now. And when I come back, my beef stew will be ready. See you in a second. Okay, everyone, and we're back. Now, this is definitely hot through both sides. Now, it never really did take off and spew steam everywhere, but it is nice and warm. I wouldn't say it's like screaming hot, but it is warm. So, let's see here. Let's see how good, if this 14-year-old beef stew from Apak survived. And oh, I can see some of it didn't heat up. Some of it was not in the heating element. You can tell that. Okay, but it is warm. It is definitely hot, the rest of it. That one, the corners there didn't seem to get very hot because the gravy is still solid. But not a whole lot here. And From what I understand from other people who've had these Apaks, they are done without or with greatly reduced sodium. So, as a matter of fact, I will check that with this. Now, sodium is, well, it's not too bad. It's 520 milligrams, which is 22% of your daily total, which military rations, it's usually like 40 to 50%. So, yes, there is less sodium in there, but that looks good. The nice big chunks of meat, peas, carrots, little potato cubes. That looks very tasty. Let's try just a little bit because I want to make sure I don't get sick. That tastes good. It's fine. It's completely edible. That's amazing. A 14-year-old ration that is edible. Wow, that's a real piece of meat. This is better than most canned stews because I'm going to say that meat is actual meat. It's not just separated formed meat slurry. There's actual fiber to that meat. That's unusual. And very good, actually. It's very, very tasty. So, let's try a big mouthful here. Yeah, very good. Okay. Okay. There's something that's tasting slightly off now that I've had a couple of bites. So I'm going to be safe and not eat the rest of that. But it was good to try. I mean, I'm sure if I had to, I could eat it just fine. It's probably just preservatives that I'm tasting, but I don't know. And yeah, it's tasting a little bit off, so I'm not going to eat any more of that to be safe. But the lemonade powder did finally dissolve. And we will try this. That's actually pretty good. It does have that hint of lemon pledge to it, but it's not as bad. So, and then of course we've got our fruit soup. That'll help wash that flavor away. Yeah, I did that quite nicely. So, I can't really eat the main. So we're going to just put a little bit of this peanut butter on here, on the oatmeal cookie, because peanut butter and oatmeal go well together. Well, it's too bad the main isn't edible, but, or too bad I'm not going to be able to eat the main and the toaster pastry, but I'm sure the raisins are fine, but I'm not even going to try them. It did come with a little packet of pepper just in case I needed it for the main, and we've got a moist towelette. So I will at least use the moist towelette. And it is still very moist. Very, very wet. Has kind of a strange cleaner smell to it. But hey, done, clean, hands dry quickly. Okay, well that wraps it up. I'm going to eat my cookie and my crackers and peanut butter and drink my 2 beverages, and I will talk to you all in the next review. I love you all so much. Talk to you next time. Check out all the links in the description below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, check the notification bell, and make sure you select all notifications. Otherwise, YouTube will just randomly decide to maybe or maybe not send you any notification of my posts. Love you all so much. Talk to you next time. Bye.